New York. New York City. Yeah, we went to Pittsburgh. Now we went over to Philly. And now we over in New York. Crime is out of control in New York. And Eric Adams is now facing a lawsuit on top of the migrant crisis. Check it out. Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications.
Well, an unimaginable heartbreak for a family tonight after 19-year-old twin sisters were both stabbed in Park Slope early this morning. One of the sisters tonight has succumbed to her injuries. Fox 5's Kendall Green has more on the brutal attack.
She's taking it real hard. You know, you never expect nothing like this to happen. What are you going to do?
Alfonso Goodson is facing a level of grief he never imagined he'd feel after getting a sobering call Sunday about his granddaughter, 19-year-old Samaya Spain.
Said, Granddaddy, Samaya got stabbed and she died. You know.
What was your reaction?
I couldn't believe it. My wife started crying and everything.
Police got the call about a stabbing around 2:20 Sunday morning after someone stabbed Samaya and her twin sister right outside of the Natural Plus bodega in Park Slope, Brooklyn.
What are y'all doing outside the bodega at 2 in the morning? Ayo, I didn't. Did y'all send that to me inside of the email? Email it to me. We'll talk about it. What are y'all doing outside of the bodega at 2 in the morning? You know, when we do after hours, we doing after hours tonight. It's going to be popping. A5 Brown, we got another Dame Dash issue that we're going to address tonight. Unfortunately, what are y'all doing at 2 in the morning out in the streets? Not saying that she ever should have been assaulted or stabbed or anything like that. You know, one of the reasons that I started Fight Club initially was to keep y'all inside of the house. And Azriel is saying because she rejected some dude and that's why she wound up getting stabbed. Jesus. Man, y'all better stay inside of the house, man. It ain't safe for y'all out here in these streets.
Mohammed Albar, who works at the store, watched the girls grow up.
They're very nice girls. I know the family. It's very nice. So sad to see them. One of them gone, you know, one of them, she passed away.
A witness on scene says some guys were hanging out at the store, hitting on the group of girls who just walked in.
One of the guys had complimented the two girls that had walked in with their friends, and they said no.
The groups started going back and forth arguing before one of the men walked down the block angrily, according to witnesses. Minutes later, one of the men in his 20s, they say, came banging and kicking on the bodega doors, with the girls still inside. Workers locked the door until he walked away again. When they unlocked the doors, that's when the attack happened.
A guy.
Wait. Y'all going out here and stabbing chicks because y'all got rejected? That's crazy. Y'all going out there and y'all rejecting chicks because y'all stabbing up chicks because y'all got rejected. Y'all banging on the door and coming back and going after these chicks. Now listen, you know, I always like to hold people accountable, and I'm an equal accountability smoke giver. But now I'm really starting to believe women because they have been telling us for the longest that they deathly afraid of even saying no to a guy or saying no thank you because they're afraid that the dude is going to come back and beat him up or something or call him a B or in this case stab him and then they wind up dying. Was it really that deep? Is it that deep? That a chick tell you no or they not interested in talking to you at 2 in the morning and you go in and you start, ladies, is this normal? That's why y'all used to get fake numbers back in the day and some dudes don't take rejection well. That's crazy. That's insane. Is this normal? To where y'all reject the guy and y'all be scared of saying no just because y'all afraid that y'all gonna get y'all head cracked in? Dang. This is why my daughter got a 9 p.m. curfew. Nope. As a part of your requirement of having a license, you are now required to be in the house before 9 p.m. I don't care what happened. Nope. Don't go past the store. Don't collect $200, whatever. Wherever it is that you are at 8, you better stop it and you better get back to the crib. Your car better be in the garage by 9 p.m. I have some strict requirements on my household. On everybody in my household, I got strict requirements. Where are you going? Whatever it is that you thought that you was about to do, that could wait till tomorrow. It could wait till tomorrow. That's crazy.
In all black had stabbed one of the girls in her neck and the other in her arm and ran.
Leaving the knife he used right there on scene. Officials expect
Still got a
Samaya's
kitchen
twin
knife.
sister to be okay, while the workers who witnessed the brutal attack, too, have their scars.
When I come in, they went out. They look like in their faces like so sad about it.
The news reinforcing nearly every father's fear.
I think every father would think about something like this happening.
Somebody told me that nine is ridiculous. Somebody told me that 9 p.m. for my daughter to be in the house is ridiculous. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe you think so. But she's safe and she under my covering and she under my care. Listen, ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do in my household. My daughter has to be in by 9 p.m. Flat out. Not 11, not 9:01, not 9:02. You will get your keys taken. You will get your keys taken. Listen, you can sit there and you can go back and forth. Oh, Anton, 9 p.m. is too strict. I know. She doing just fine though. She been fine her entire life. Ain't had no issues whatsoever. We good on 9 p.m. in my household. As for me and mines, 9 p.m. is good. Don't worry about it. Thank you. I thought that I was being generous. I thought that 9 p.m. was kind of late. Apparently that's a little early. That's a little early for some people. What does a high school kid need to be out past 9 p.m. for? What does a high school kid got to be out past 9 p.m. for? I don't understand. What do you need to do past 9 p.m.? Man, y'all out of y'all mind. Y'all can crash out if you want to. But then in addition to that, Eric Adams is actually facing lawsuits himself. So check this out, y'all.
Sexual assault allegations against Mayor Eric Adams by a former police colleague.
She did file a lawsuit today, and we want to warn you, the details are graphic. CBS 2 political reporter Marcia Kramer is here to take us through it all. Marcia.
Well, Christina Maurice, the bombshell allegations date back to 1993, but the allegations are no less jaw-dropping than when they reportedly happened 3 decades ago. While the Corporation Counsel calls them outrageous, I have to warn you, they are pretty graphic.
We're taking another big step towards our vision for New York City.
Mayor Adams had no idea this morning when he was announcing new funding for electric school buses that he was about to be hit by a suit from
And let me also say this. One of the reasons why I gave her 9 p.m. and it wasn't 8 p.m. is because sometimes she go to 2 classes and she be at the Taekwondo class literally right up the street. Or sometimes they go to the second one, like they go and assist at the other Taekwondo place. I know where she at all times. She got her Apple Watch on, Find My, and all of that. Know exactly where she is and where she at. The only reason that I made it 9 p.m. is because sometimes it take her a little longer to get back from the other Taekwondo place that they go and help the other students at, and they get out at 8 p.m. So I'm giving you ample time to be able to get yourself together and still get home before 9 p.m. That's the only reason that it's as late as it is. And so I just decided to make it consistent. And if there's any kind of problems or issues or any complaints, we can go ahead and roll that back and we can make sure that it get to 8 p.m. And then we're going to keep rolling it back again until we go ahead and give me them keys. Only reason it's 9 is because I know that you be getting out at 8 from Taekwondo. That's it. Play games if you want to.
A colleague that could very well throw him under the bus. A woman who worked with Adams when he was a transit cop filed suit charging the mayor with sexual assault, battery, infliction of emotional distress, gender discrimination, retaliation, and sexual harassment. It stemmed from an incident in 1993 when she says she went to him for help with an employment issue because he was president of the Guardians Association.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some perm up in it. Is these your heroes? Look at these gangsters. Look at these gangsters in this picture. Hold on. First of all, let me just say that the news knew what they was doing when they posted this picture up here. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put that perm up in it. What is happening in this? What is going on? Look at Eric Adams and Al Sharpton. Don't you know that these people are basically gangsters and they all grew up in order to continue to source money from the community in the States? Look, one of them grew up to be a race hustler. Another one grew up to be the mayor of New York City. This is all just a crime syndicate, in my opinion. This is all just a syndicate, in my opinion. When everybody from the crew got a prominent position within the U.S. government and race hustling, man, let me tell you something. I don't trust nobody in this picture. I don't trust anybody in this picture. Not one person in this picture. I don't even know who Kumo D is. Does anybody know who this other guy is, Kumo D? Also, make sure that y'all be careful with who y'all take pictures with, because it could come back to haunt you later on in your life, similar to this right now. Anybody know who this last fella is, Kumo D right here? Look at Al Sharpton and Eric Adams. Jesus Christ.
Police officers organization. Among the bombshell allegations, Adams told her he would drive her home, but instead took her to a vacant lot. He told her he wanted oral sex in exchange for his help. Ooh. When she refused to suit charges, defendant Adams forcibly pushed plaintiff's hand onto his erect penis, and then, after she removed her hand, masturbated himself to completion and ejaculated on her.
Okay, all right. Let's just hold on. Let's all catch our breath for a minute. The lady is alleging that in 1993, she came to Mayor Eric Adams because she wanted his help. And he said, "Don't worry, sweetheart. I'll drive you home." And then he drove her to a vacant lot. And then they said that he pulled out his cock meat sandwich. And he said, "Listen, what you gonna do with that?" And then it proceeded to go left from there. That's what the lawsuit says. That's what the lawsuit says. I'm not saying that it's true, and I'm not saying that I believe it. I'm not saying that it's, listen, as much as I think that Eric Adams absolutely positively is a trash mayor for NYC, especially for becoming a sanctuary city, that has nothing to do with the allegations that's being levied against him from 1993. Anybody can pop up from 1993 and say anything. We don't know if it's true. I'm going to just be honest with you. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Nope. By default, I do not believe anything that comes out of anybody's mouth from 30 years ago. I just don't. You're not going to come to me from 30 years ago and say, "Hey, fam, you took me to a vacant lot." What? Stop. As much as I don't necessarily rock with Eric Adams, I'm not just going to by default believe something just because somebody said it, just because it's your word. Just because it's your word? Nope.
The accusation absolutely did not happen. I don't even recall who this person is. I've never recalled even meeting them.
Sandro Brown.
And, you know, I spent my life protecting people.
That was the mayor's reaction last November when the woman initially filed a notice of claim under a special New York Adult Survivors Act signed in 2022 by Governor Hochul, which provided a one-year window for people to bring lawsuits over sexual assaults that may have occurred decades ago. She filed the notice shortly before the 1 year was up and filed the detailed charges today. City Corporation Counsel Sylvia Hines-Radix issued a statement saying, quote, "While we reviewed the complaint, the mayor fully denies these outrageous allegations and the events described here. We expect full vindication in court." The lawyer for the accuser, who now lives in Florida, declined a request for an interview. She said the woman, quote, knew that filing this lawsuit would cause her significant personal challenges, but she did so nevertheless because she believes sexual abusers must be held to account, no matter who they are. Her fearlessness and quest for justice are as inspiring as they are important. Now, the woman is seeking a jury trial and is said to want millions of dollars in damages.
I can't. I just can't. I just don't. I don't believe it. You popping up 30 years later looking for a payday? You want a jury trial so that you can get a payday? I don't believe it. I just don't. 30 years ago? From the Adult Survivors Act? So you trying to get some money like Cassie did? Man, get out of here with that, bro. New York is a hellhole right now.